welcome back to the channel, adventurers. Thank you for clicking on the video, checking us out. We are the Rule of Cool going through Caretakers of Atoa, a homebrew campaign 5e. I am the DM, Brian Kuhn. We have Sweet Baby Jesus Martin, played by Tony. We have V-Card holder, Damien, played by Rudy.
It's a special defense.
The Flying Barbarian Ren, played by Heather.
Oh yeah.
And Fight Club Enthusiastics, Lenoris, played by a guy.
Absolutely.
Just want to say this campaign has not been boring.
No.
You guys have to go back and check it all out.
Oh, yes. Basically, everything I try to reference in the intro is basically based off of last week. Except for Tony, Martin's boring. Do more shit.
You know, hey.
Do you want to borrow my feather pillows?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's go ahead, get into the recap. Tony's going to be 1, Rudy 2, Heather 3, Guy 4.
Big money, no whammies. Fuck.
Ha. Ha.
You, Tony.
All right, so here we go with the recap. This is supposed to be under a minute, right? Yeah.
Ish.
So,
30
minute to
go.
2.
Yeah, right. So, obviously, we had.
Not fast enough, not fast enough. Hurry up.
Girl machine this shit.
Hurry.
So we had
kicking, man.
left the city and ended up finding the. Wait a minute. Was that 2 episodes ago where we had the prestidigitation spell?
I don't know. You're doing the recap, not up me.
You're doing the recap.
I'm trying to remember.
Figure it out.
I can't.
Stop stalling for time.
Right. All right. So we got to the village.
30 seconds.
We totally jacked up some goblins, and now we have one in our possession. And we're going to be doing some crazy stuff this week. So if you don't like the recap, I suck at it. Because what's the?
You got the end part.
Yes, exactly. So I
You
missed a
literally
bunch of crap.
Yeah.
You literally just jumped to the end.
Yeah, we
Yes.
talked about cucumbers and corn a lot.
That's right. Crunchy green water. God.
Yes.
How could I forget?
Sure. I'll go ahead and fill that in. Basically, you guys met your lieutenant, the one that you're answer to. They sent you on a mission. Damien got drunk, got dicks put on his face.
It's true.
And the Aqua has been added to your party for whatever reason, but it's been highly implied that she has a very close attachment to this town.
There's that.
I'd like to point out that Damien was peer pressured into getting drunk.
Yeah,
He
and then
was.
bullied afterwards.
Tried to save him. Ren tried to save him.
He totally Doc Browned it, though. It was awesome.
But yes, that's basically what happened.
I love it.
But anyway, you guys did end up capturing a gobbly who is in your possession, and that's where we left off last week.
Yes.
Oh, Rudy couldn't get somebody out of a bush. The bush, by far, most difficult opponent we had all last week.
That was a serious challenge.
Vox
Until it got
Machina
burned
has the
down.
door. Our party has a bush.
Yes. Like
But
full
yes,
on
the
70s.
bush, by far, most deadly opponent.
Yes.
It had to be burnt down in order to survive it.
Also, why don't we just call ourselves the Drunken Saviors? Because I feel that's half the party.
Huzzah!
Which, yes, the group has been asked to come up with a group name.
I actually have a
Until
couple.
they do, they will be continue to be called dumbasses.
It's
Well,
Dumas. It's
You can
French.
just call us Hard Luck
Nice.
Company because we can't seem to catch a break.
Ah, it's true.
It's a hard lock knife for us.
But anyway, we'll go ahead start. It's the bush that gave everybody trouble is still on fire. You
Good.
guys have captured this very little goblin
And shackled him.
who
And shackled him.
and shackled him. Which, yes, okay, he does speak common. Good. Just making sure.
Oh man.
It's like
And,
Galactic
all of
Basic.
And then all of you guys are sitting there. So go ahead and start her off, whoever.
I believe it's still Barden, what he wanted to do.
All right. So what I'm going to do is he's looking pretty beat up, correct?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to do what is that? The healer's pack. Where did it go?
Oh, the healer's kit?
Yeah.
Inventory, probably.
Inventory.
Well, don't
okay.
worry about that because you have 10.
Oh.
That healer's kit has 10 uses. And
Yeah.
since you have the healer feat, it's better
Yes.
for you to use the healer feat,
Okay. So that's what
which
I'm
is
gonna
in,
do.
it's in your actions.
Actions. Okay. So yeah, let's do that. We're gonna
Which would be 1d6 plus 8.
yes. Okay. So
And I'll go
show-
ahead. Don't even roll.
Okay.
He has 9 hit points
Nice.
total.
All right.
Oh, way to go, Greenpeace. Why don't we just like save all the people who pillage and burn?
Well, but see, now he's ours to do with what we want.
I mean, we could do that anyways. You know what you could do is you could have just smacked him, stabilized him, brought him back, smacked him again, stabilized him, brought him back, smacked him, stabilized him, brought him back.
That does sound more fun.
All right. Hey, let's follow Damien's lead on this.
I'm just saying, why waste supplies when we can just, I don't even care anymore. Damien walks away.
No.
Aqua's just standing there looking at all of you, be like, I don't see a point of hurting him unless he doesn't answer our questions.
All right. So what's with the mindless destruction and whatnot?
He looks up at you and says, it's not mindless. We were ordered to do it. We were told to get all the gold and shiny things from the town,
What?
from our boss.
And
Who's your boss?
is-
Just the boss. He didn't give us a name. He just told us go do it, and we did.
Was he one of the ones that we helped shuffle off the mortal coil?
No. We're just a one small squad for the boss.
You know where to find him?
Yeah, out at sea someplace. I don't know where it is. I'm not a sailor. That was Brad's job.
Can't
And
trust
Brad is.
Brad's.
Probably gone. You missed one of us.
Gotcha.
They're not going to come back and get me. At least I don't think they will. Hopefully they
Well-
will, but I doubt it.
Guess what? You're going to be hanging with us because we're going to find a use for you.
Okay.
You're gonna find a use for him because I'm not dealing with this.
If you want to chuck him at somebody, I mean, he's useful then, right?
Oh, no, you don't need to chuck me. I'll do whatever you say.
Well,
That's good
I mean-
because I have quite an arm for chucking.
He
That's
does.
what you do.
or be dropped.
Either way, I don't care. But you're watching him. This is now your problem.
You can do that. We'll make him our mascot.
I'll go wherever you guys tell me.
Okay. Cool. So, What is his appearance?
I mean, yeah, granted, you've like he still has his leather armor on, but you've disarmed him.
Okay.
Like he does have some form of tattoos, a little bit darker, but he seems like a normal, healthy goblin overall.
Okay. So he's not like really disheveled and stinky like a normal goblin.
Well, for a
Sure
goblin, like he seems fine.
Okay, cool. That's what I
For
want
a
to know.
goblin.
For a goblin. Gotcha. All right, cool. So where's the next thing that we have to get to?
Aqua's gonna speak up. Well, I thought you wanted to see if we had any contacts before we saw the king.
Yeah.
Because we need to report to him anyway.
Right.
Since obviously you didn't watch the last episode. I mean, what?
Well, there was a distraction of goblins burning shit, so that kind of distracted us. So shall we get to
I blame the recap.
Yes, the recap. Somebody should fire that guy because the recap sucked.
I thought it was pretty good.
You would. You guys are friends. Whatever.
All right.
Anyway, Aqua's gonna lead you guys to the main market area, and she's gonna look around for somebody. While you guys are walking through this town, what's that, Rudy?
I did have a question. The goblin that scampered away, I forget, was he wounded at all?
Honestly, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he was.
Was it in fact that he might have been bleeding and might have left a trail? Because when Damien walked away, that's what he was looking for.
Right before he got out of range.
Because that's what Damien walked away to look for. After he said, "I don't care,"
Oh, okay.
he's looking for a blood trail.
So you're gonna go ahead, roll survival.
It's something I am not terribly good at, but I will certainly give it a whirl as soon as I grab it.
Can I help him?
He went off on his own while you guys
Gotcha.
were talking to the goblin. So I'm gonna roll now.
That's an 8.
And it
There's
is.
a bunch of different blood trails out there, so you don't know which one is which. Because it looks like this town's been getting beat up pretty hard.
Fair enough. I mean, not like goblin blood is like fucking predator blood where it glows bright green. It's different. It's blood.
Right.
But you would remember that they said that they were going to go back to the ship. Since it's been a week, I know you forgot. But they said that they were going to go back to the ship.
Fuck it, he's curious. He's gonna walk off towards like where a harbor might be or a beach. Actually, no, a harbor would be kind of. He doesn't picture goblins being that intelligent, but they might have moored it somewhere out of sight, out of mind. So he's gonna walk down towards the water.
And then Ren is gonna look around. Hey, you guys seen Damien?
Crap. He's
he went
wandering
off.
off again.
Right. I'm gonna go and look for him, you guys.
Oh, we're coming with you. We can't.
Yeah.
We're bringing this little orc guy with us.
Yeah.
Again, that's your problem.
Look, I
That's
know
a
I'm
you
a prisoner,
problem.
but I'm a goblin, not an orc. I'm not that
Whatever.
badass.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, we're just gonna call you O'Toole.
Yes.
Come on, O'Toole, let's go.
Yeah, O'Toole. He's with us.
Yeah. O'Toole.
O'Toole
That is
rules.
Write in the journal. We'll get emotionally attached to him. Brian, it's your job to kill him.
Yes.
But yes,
All
his
right,
name
let's
is now
go.
O'Toole.
You didn't even have to name generator it.
Right.
First name Timothy.
Timothy O'Toole. Timmy O'Toole.
Timmy O'Toole. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, I saw Timmy O'Toole over here.
Oh, there's a storm blowing in.
Ren, you're gonna take up trying to track down Damien.
Yeah. Yes.
So you go ahead, roll survival check. If anybody wants to help her, they can.
Yes. Yes.
So you can roll with advantage.
Alrighty. A second here. I can roll with advantage.
You can.
Yes.
Alrighty, thank you.
I can roll. I can track.
I
Oh,
can
track.
Nice.
find my friend.
Yeah, you pick up on his trail pretty quickly because you saw which way he was going. He was going towards where the goblin was running, and then you'll notice, like, pretty soon after that, you'll notice maybe he went to the riverside, so you could definitely catch up to him.
Okay.
Just like he's like nervously eating some like crackers he keeps in his coat. So there's like a literal like breadcrumb trail.
Hansel and Gretel style.
We got the Damien beacon on. Boom, boom, boom.
Do you have Brojack?
Who else would be dropping oyster crackers as they walk?
Right.
Those little oysters.
That's awesome.
Oh god, I love it.
But we'll say that you guys catch up with Damien right about now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad that we found you.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm just off pursuing a thought.
What's your thought?
Would you like some help with that?
Oh, just they said they were heading back to our ship, so I head towards water. See if I can find a ship.
Damien, how many times have we talked about you wandering off into the woods by yourself?
Well, one, not wandering off into the woods and wandering off towards the surf, and two, never.
Okay, this makes one then. Don't make it two.
Yes.
Well, we're also not wandering off into the woods, so it would still be none.
He does
Oh,
make a
you're
good
jibba jabba.
point. He does make a good point. However, let's just try to stick together, no matter what thoughts come up.
Well, it's easier for me to get away than a group of people. I figured at least put eyes on it, and he just walks away some more.
Alright, we'll keep on going.
Yeah, we're following him.
He's just aimlessly wandering Magoo style, so you know.
Yeah.
Dum dum
So,
dum dum.
Aqua's gonna be like, so do we have an idea where it could be? Because I know of the harbor, but I really don't know of any other locations where they could cast anchor in this area.
Well, look at it this way. Depending on the type of island we are, I don't believe they would land on a harbor just to make an assault. I mean, does your town not have defenses? And second, they could have moored offshore and taken rowboats. That's how most ships and land raids would occur.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So we're looking for rowboats.
I mean, if we find the ship, we'll see it. You don't have to look for rowboats. You'll see it'll be out there. You don't exactly hide a ship.
Okay.
It's like I said, it's just a thought. If you guys have nothing to rather do, please by all means go and do them. I could handle this by myself with 100% less space penis.
Well,
Ah, yes. That makes sense.
O'Toole here. Would you recognize the ship if you saw it?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I don't see how that matters.
Where is the ship, O'Toole?
Well, I don't you guys got me. I don't really want to get my friends hurt or anything like that.
I mean,
Yours?
we could do it this way. You can tell us and we don't hurt them, and we just hurt you, or you don't tell us, we find it anyways, and then we hurt them a lot before they die.
Never
Go
had
ahead, roll
goblins stew before.
intimidation with advantage.
Yes.
Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that.
He has been bound.
Damien is not the intimidating type.
No, he's not.
Make sure I.
So,
Let
you're
Red do
saying
it.
you may know where that ship is?
I'm not saying I don't know where it is.
Well, you better start talking. I just loom over him.
You can talk, or you can deal with
it
a Ren.
all started back when I was born.
Okay, I'm
about
bored with him.
30 years ago.
Let's just drown him and be done with it.
First,
Hey, let me borrow him for a couple of minutes.
Go ahead,
We're
Lars.
going to take a little walk,
Yes.
and I'm going to take him, and I'm going to walk out of earshot from everybody else.
Okay.
And as
this
soon
is
as I
your
get him,
project.
as soon as I get him out of earshot, I'm gonna give him a whole rash of how we killed, the step by step of how we killed all his friends and all his buddies there, and I'm gonna continue to tell him that if he doesn't continue to cooperate, that he could end up in the same exact scenario that they are. And all while I'm doing this, I'm gonna use words of terror.
Nice.
Words of what?
Words of terror.
What is that? I know you have that, but what does it say?
If you speak to a humanoid for at least 1 minute, you can attempt to seed paranoia into its mind. At the end of the conversation, the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC or be frightened of you or another creature of your choice. The target is frightened in this way for 1 hour until attacked or damaged, or see its allies, or witnesses its allies attacked or damaged.
Okay.
If it succeeds, it does not know that you frightened it.
So you said a wisdom?
Wisdom, yes.
He's bandying crooked words with a witless worm.
He got a 6, so he's frightened of you.
So he better speak.
Yes.
Okay. It's just basically and he gives you directions. It's probably a half mile away from the town. The other direction, basically.
So I'm going to walk him back towards the crew and tell them what you just told me.
It's about half a mile that way, just off of the coast, away from the town.
I believe him.
That was wonderful.
Okay.
Now, again, we're done with him, right? I don't see the need to carry around a liability.
Well, we'll keep him around for a little longer.
For what?
I say we go find the ship and find out what's going on with that.
Right, but
I
why do we
just-
keep him along?
I just rather enjoy having him right by my side.
Well,
Ew, just like an.
but why? That's what I'm trying to question. Why would you keep someone by your side that will turn on you while everybody's focused elsewhere?
He brings up a good point.
Well, he steps out of line.
No. You're not answering the question. Why?
I think Ren should
Well,
smash him.
Weren't
You
we
don't need to
supposed to
smash
go
me.
through-
I'm not gonna be bad. I
You be
promise.
quiet.
Weren't we supposed to bring somebody back to the guild?
No.
So they could go through and put them in charge of everything?
Traitors,
They were,
not random.
We can find someone better than this.
I mean, all right.
Just give me a reason, Martin. Tell me. But you can't. You are incapable of saying why. You're just saying we shouldn't, but you're not telling me why. If you give me a good reason, I'll drop it.
Come on, you already gave me a name. You don't have to kill
Shut
me
up.
now.
That just means you have something for the headstone.
Right. I mean, there's that. I figured that we could have, another set of eyes and ears because
That's not loyal to us. That is only subjugated because of fear and that we may kill them.
Well,
That's
pretty persuasive.
That doesn't matter if we get into a scuffle with the ship and the tides turn. Now we have someone behind us that can
Right.
easily. No, that's not. That's still not a good reason. It's not even a reason.
All right.
I don't think we should kill. Aqua's gonna be I don't think we need to kill him. But I understand what you're saying.
It's
we
just
can
a
find
logical
someplace
choice.
in town to lock him up while we go out,
Point.
I'd
or
rather
I
just
could
chunk
stay
him.
with him here in town while you guys go look for the ship.
It's just a loose end, a liability, and I hate them.
I'm standing right next to him, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my dagger out and stab him in the chest.
Okay,
That
go
works.
ahead. Roll with advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
Is that your actual dagger attack?
No, that can't be. Just clicked and dragged.
That was 24 plus 5 for 29.
Yeah, that can't be right.
Jack
Disadvantage.
dagger.
I
There you
misclicked
go.
something there. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't know you could do that. That's awesome.
I'm like, 29? What the heck?
yeah,
We're
that
not level
doesn't.
12.
Yeah, and I have a -1 to strength, so that should not be a thing.
Dagger is finesse.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yes.
So,
So I was squishy.
yeah, you stab him. Go ahead. That's a critical for damage onto him. So,
So
2d4.
2d4,
Yep.
1. Jesus.
What? The
Yeah, I mean,
Really.
that'll do it.
You managed to kill him.
I had to check. I had to
Oh, wait a
check my
minute.
alignment. I had to check my alignment before I did that. But yeah, no,
Wait,
I'm
I
happy
take it
with
back
that.
because it doesn't like. Let's see, that's actually only 6 damage. He's still alive.
How is it only
Is
6?
anybody holding on to him? Or did you just stab him in the chest?
I mean, my knife's holding onto him.
He's gonna try to run away.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, you see, this is why we have issues.
Anybody gonna stop
Okay.
him?
Well, Guy,
yeah.
you're the closest to him. He's rolling his strength to get away from you.
I mean, if I have another shot, I'm gonna go with the short bow, right to the back.
Oh, so you're just gonna let him go and then shoot him in the back?
Yeah, you're still
Yeah.
holding on to him. I thought you were just gonna.
Oh, am I still holding onto him?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I'm stabbing him again.
Well, like I said, he's like his action is to get away from you.
Okay.
So I need a competing strength.
Oh, I'm not good with that.
Don't worry, neither is he.
Save or ability?
Ability.
Ability.
He gets away from you.
And
Granted,
you
barely,
see,
because he rolled an 11.
So short bow to the back.
Yes.
Is anybody going to stop him?
yeah.
Yeah, who's doing it? It's your responsibility, Martin.
Oh,
Damien shot him already. Fireball.
wow. Yeah, before I can even do anything.
Right.
And kills him with one shot.
Right, I
O'Toole's
want my
dead.
shackles back.
And see, that this is what I meant about liability.
I don't think he
Care
was
of.
like. I'm not saying he wasn't a liability, but he was running away because you stabbed him.
That's
Hey,
true.
what
And like
What happened?
out of character, absolutely. Damien's just in a fucking mood.
I agreed with Damien that he was a liability.
But it was getting information. So let's go to this
But
place.
we got
We have the information though.
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna grab the shackles off of him.
Okay, you do so.
I have no sympathy for individuals who will find a town and they will loot and pillage for financial gain or personal pleasure. I am sorry if that was uncouth, Martin. It goes against whatever the beliefs you have, but his fate was sealed the moment they attacked the innocents here.
Completely understood. Let's go level the
And plus, I need to take out my aggression on something because I still can feel the imprints of the
Look,
flaccid images that were placed upon my face. And
that was
to be
mostly
frank,
Tenoris.
I don't care.
Just-
I'm starting to see why the barbarian left you in that church.
Wow. We're
There's
going
that.
there, are we?
Yes.
All right.
We are. And you know what?
Guy, take 1d4 psychic damage. That was a burn.
How do I do that?
I'm joking.
I'm actually looking in the menu like, how do I do? That was a
Roll a
burn.
D4.
That's a burn because you know the backstory.
Yes.
Should I apply chill touch to that burn? It's necrotic damage, anyways. That would work.
And Lenoris just falls silent.
Right.
Damien feels bad saying that, but you know what? He feels bad. That's it. Moving on. It's like when you finally get those cutting words out, and it's like, oh shit! I thought I'd feel good, and I did for 1 second, and now I just feel like a piece of shit.
Maybe we should just go find this ship.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with this ship.
This was a bad day to carpool.
And I'm just gonna start walking that direction in front.
All right.
What?
I'm gonna follow Lenoris.
Aqua is going to take you aside, Damien. And
He's gonna get scolded.
Roll your eyes. Denny's a friend.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Perfectly peachy. Ducky, as they would say.
I just didn't see you as a person that would kill an... I understand he's evil. But to kill somebody who's been captured, and then I could really tell that hurt Lenoris, what you said.
Well, sometimes the truth hurts. Didn't feel good to say either.
But she's like, I'm just making sure you're okay. Because you seem to be more of a man of knowledge than a man of killing.
I am perfectly fine.
Okay, if you need to talk, just let me know. And she's gonna scoot herself up more towards the group. Walk closer to them.
Damien's gonna trail back. Walk but social distance himself behind the group.
I'm gonna catch up to Lenoris and be like, "Hey, you good, bro?"
I'm good.
I'm just gonna kind of get closer to Aqua, just to kind of get to know her a little bit better.
Yeah.
If I say anything, I'm just gonna walk by her until she talks to me.
Out of curiosity, Dungeon Master, what was the number that came up on the D20? Because it doesn't show me.
On which one?
13.
Okay. Just curious about something.
Were you actually trying to...
Yeah, when he said, I'm fine, I threw it in the tower.
Okay, then she knows that you're not fine.
Yeah. You think he knows how to hide things? What do you think he is, a bard? Or anyone else?
But
The guy who wears his emotions on his sleeve, it might as well be printed out and with braille underneath it so people can go, oh, I see.
But yeah, since you're coming over to her, Ren, she's gonna be like, Damien seems very upset.
Yeah, he does seem a little bit off today, and those things that he said, it doesn't seem like it's something that he normally would say. Again, I'm just really starting to get to know him myself, so this could be normal for him.
Yeah, but he just seemed to have completely changed. Ever since we left the bar and went on to this. Did something happen? I mean, I just don't know much about him myself. He seemed a very nice person, and now he's acting so harshly.
Oh, I would probably act harshly if somebody drew on my face and treated me less than dirt, but because I'm generally bigger than most people, it doesn't happen often.
Oh, that's fair. It wasn't like it was permanent anyway, but I understand.
I imagine he probably gets picked on a lot because he is a little bit different, but doesn't deserve to be treated that way.
True. I also like different.
So I've noticed. And because he is my friend, just take heed. Don't hurt him.
I don't think I would never hurt anyone unless they had it coming to them. Also, it seems to me that either A, he doesn't realize what's going on, but I'm just going to give him some space for now anyway.
I think that's best that we all give him a little bit of space, but keep an eye out. Make sure that he's okay.
I definitely will.
Well, appreciate that, as he is one of my friends.
Hey, Guy, is your camera coming back or no?
Is
His
my
camera
camera
isn't-
off?
No, you're working fine.
I can
dude.
see myself.
I can't see it either.
Really?
I can see it.
Don't
Yeah,
you
Okay,
see
it's
it?
back.
No.
I was having a glitch myself, like everything was cutting in and out, so I don't know.
Oh, I didn't even see anything change. Shit.
Yeah. Is he talking?
Okay, I can see you now, Guy. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm just on Discord. I can't see what's on Twitch, but I didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I can't
No, don't
even
worry
hear him
about
if
it.
he's talking. Yeah, I can't even hear him if he's talking.
Really?
Yay, we broke it.
Oh, it happens.
Apparently, that's what we do.
Done, go draw.
Yeah, I can't see
I
him
can't
or
draw
hear
while
him
we-
on,
I can't draw.
on mine.
Shit. Okay.
Really?
Oh, should I start talking
Oh.
trash?
Yes.
Totally.
No, don't
I'm
do
not
that.
brave. I am not that
I
brave.
don't know. I
Sorry.
couldn't hear what he said anyway. I don't know what he's saying.
He
You'll
said
see it in the
for you to
replay.
Start talking trash.
I can't draw. That's all I said. I don't know what's going on with
I
you
could
guys.
hear that. I can't see or hear him. I'm like doing sign language. I can't.
I can count to
But
potato.
yeah, basically at that point in time, Aqua's she's just gonna more or less remain quiet, just kind of in her head.
That makes
All right.
sense.
Did I finally catch up to Lenore's?
Yeah.
Okay. And any response to my inquiry of, hey, you good, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
All right. You just seemed pretty rejected there.
Yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
All right. So, any ideas as to where this possible
Oh.
place is?
And I think we're taking our first break. We just lost Ren.
We can't function without a Ren.
No, we
Yeah,
need a Ren.
can. We need a Ren.
Welcome back to Caretakers of Atoa, a homebrew campaign for 5e D&D. We do all of these live on Twitch at pipe.dream.mtga. Link is going to be in the description below. We do these live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come over and help support the channel and watch everybody live, and we are becoming very good friends, and we love messing with one another. If you haven't told, and that goes on, we do cut about 20 to 30 minutes of our streams, so come over there to get the rest of the content. We have a great community here that we're building, where we all support one another and drive one another farther. It's one of the reasons why we have so many links in the description below. Please check out all these content creators and their channels. They're fantastic people, and their content is very good as well. And since you seem to be enjoying it, go ahead, hit the sub, like, and leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing, and we'll always answer back. Anyway, let's get back into the game. So, Martin Leroy, you're about ready to have a conversation when everything went haywire. Let's go back there.
Any idea as to where we would possibly be looking for clues to see this ship?
Well, he told us where the ship was, so
Right.
that's where we're heading.
mean, a half mile out of town is pretty big.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna walk around, scanning the horizon, trying to see if there's anything even remotely close to a ship or rowboats or any of that stuff.
Yeah, once you get about where you think you're a half mile outside of town by the coast, go ahead, roll perception.
Right.
I have a question, DM. How long would it take to walk the distance?
A half mile?
Yeah, for like our group.
Well, it depends. Ren, not long.
Just takes 2 steps.
I would say it would take like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you allow an arcane recovery at that time, or is that like specifically like short rest? Short rest.
That's short rest.
Okay, just double checking.
Gotcha. All right. I'm dumping my perception.
Yeah, where is perception?
Oh,
It's been a week.
Don't
I mean,
worry.
he found it.
Martin can tell how many boards are inside the ship.
At 20, baby.
I
So,
smell
yes,
sails on the wind.
you
Rich
see the
mahogany.
ship,
Yeah.
and you notice that it's already set sail and is moving off.
Shit.
Damn it, we missed it.
Because you guys did decide to walk while the other goblin ran.
Right. Damn.
That is true. He
I
did.
mean, how far away is it, out of curiosity?
Yeah, that was going to be the next question. How far?
About a half mile.
Yeah, out of my range. I was 1,000% gonna fucking hurl a chromatic orb of fire upcast at its sails. Be like, try going far now, bitches!
If he gets up on my shoulders, can he go a little bit further there? No.
Take note of all the sails and the colors, any flags, anything on the ship that seems different.
Let's see. Actually, Martin would actually know this because he used to be a sailor.
Oh shoot, that's right.
Yeah. I'm looking for all of those
So-
distinguishing signs.
You notice that the ship that's heading off, it is a pirate ship.
Okay.
It is one that, like, you weren't a part of, but you did know about.
So I
And
know
you'd
the
also
colors.
take note that this ship, normally, they're not in this area.
Okay.
They're normally not in this area. And even though, you know, they're not the nicest people,
Right.
from your history with them, of knowing of them, actually go ahead, roll a history check with advantage.
Right.
Am I gonna be the jerk and just give you that 3 that I'm holding on to?
One of those portents.
Right.
That's right. I do have some inspiration points.
So is that what I'm doing? Is the 3 then, or what?
No, I'm just
No,
fucking
no,
with you,
no,
my
no.
dude.
All right, here we go. With advantage.
That'd be so messed up.
Booyah.
Yeah, 18. Not bad. So you would know that, like, even though these aren't the nicest pirates,
Okay.
you would never think that they would actually align themselves with anybody else or, like, higher goblins.
Gotcha. So I'm going to relay all of this to the group as I'm learning this and using the elements of deduction, and leave it open for group discussion because none of this makes sense.
Well, let's look at this logically. Is it possible their ship was commandeered by these goblins? Were there goblin pirates that you were aware of?
Well, generally, when I'm assuming they fly the colors, they keep the colors, and those colors they don't align with those types of folks.
I mean, it's entirely plausible that they are not the same folks you operate of. You said they're not from this area, so maybe desperate times, desperate measures.
Good point.
Aqua's still with us, right?
Yeah, I think
What
so.
was that?
Aqua
Aqua's
is still
still
with us, right?
Yeah. She's there.
So Lenoris is going to look at her and be like, "What do you think?"
Well, either. Let's see. What would she think?
Potato.
I have no idea.
All right. Well, let's go meet with these contacts, because this is proving to
The
be
dead
quite
end.
the dead end.
All right. Let's head back there. Can you take us to those contacts now so that we can get that straightened out?
Yeah, I'll see if they're still around. Like I said, it's been about 20 years.
That's fair. Let's hope that that pans out.
Okay. Anyway, you guys go back into town. Nothing accosts you on the way to or from. While you guys are walking through this town, like she's gonna take you to the market, like just off of the market. You notice this town, like it doesn't look like people have been living here for a bit. Like it does look like it, like probably within the last few months somebody has left.
It looks abandoned.
Yes. At least on the outskirts. When you guys actually get into the heart of the, suburb of the capital, the market has been completely deserted. But she will take you to one of the chapels. It's just off of the market.
Okay.
And you will, and there will be a priest there.
Interesting. All right.
And he, bows to Aqua. She bows back. And she looked, this is Marcus of Lord. He is in charge of the chapel here.
This is
For
this
our
is your
god,
contact.
for the God Archon.
Okay.
He's the one
Marcus,
that led me into the faith.
Marnin, you're a
Yeah.
man of faith. Maybe you guys have something in common to talk about.
Yeah. Different faith, but sure. I'll give it a shot.
Oh yeah, you like choir boys? I like choir boys. Wonderful things to have in common.
Nope.
Hmm.
Nope.
Be like, good morning, travelers. Miss Aqua said that you needed information about what's been going on.
Yes, please.
Well, for the past few months, we've been getting ransacked by a new group. We don't really know who they are because the groups don't seem to really normally get along with one another, but for some reason they've been getting along a little bit too well over the past few months and have been raiding the town looking for treasures and magical items. We don't really know who they're aligned with, but most of the people on the outskirts have left town. We're basically for protection, but that wasn't the only reason. The king, more or less, whether they wanted to or not, he ordered them to leave.
What was the reasoning?
He said
That
for
he
their
ordered.
protection, but I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure if that's the only reason.
So what is your thought process of what the other reason is? Or reasons?
these people, like these groups that have been raiding, have a very intricate knowledge of where to start looking first. So I think he made them leave because he thought there were spies amongst them.
Okay.
So, what I'm understanding is you had a bunch of different factions that used to occasionally give you grief, and now they're somehow united under a common banner.
Well, really, no one attacks the cities because, like, we really haven't had trouble with many of these groups at all. Some of these groups aren't even native to the area.
Until they ceased infighting with each other. That's when you had issues.
Yes.
Well, so they were someone up top that's being a marionette master.
That is the thought.
Well,
I just don't know how they've managed to get everybody underneath the same thought process.
well, someone probably particularly cunning, skilled, or powerful. But you know the old saying, the fish rots from the head. So all we need to do is chop off the head. That was a nautical pun because we're on an island.
I
You know, I
appreciate
don't think
that.
you're too far off base there, Damien.
Usually
How well
not.
is your pirate?
How is my what?
How is your pirate?
I don't.
Doesn't pirate.
What it does not pirate? Yes, indeed. What Red said.
When in Rome.
Uh,
Are you saying that you're asking Damien to loot?
No, I'm
Lich.
talking about the fact that obviously all of these different sanctions got under one banner, so why not we get ourselves drafted?
Shanghai, you mean?
Sure.
No. You already tried starting Fight Club, you two. I am no. Ren is not having this.
What was wrong with Fight Club?
What was
Pick a
right
topic.
with Fight Club? What was right with Fight Club is the question.
You were the one that would be in charge.
Anyhow,
There was money to be made.
Yes. 7,500 gold, I think.
It's a lot of gold.
I know.
one run cannot be bought.
Well, do we know that it's an actual humanoid, like an actual like pirate king or captain, or just like a particularly suave swashbuckler, or is this some sort of aquatic critter that's pulling the strings? It might not even be that. I mean, heck, you seem to be familiar with boats. I'm assuming sailor of sorts, but weren't you superstitious? Like they're not like different like gods that you follow or devote yourself to, and
Well, that was going to be my next question. Would I know?
some sort of eldritch sugar daddy, perhaps?
Would I know what he's potentially hinting at for being like the puppet master of bringing these different factions together?
He says,
Especially in the fact that it's all nautical and piratey.
give me 1 second. Tony, you're getting pretty soft.
Again? Really? What the
Yeah.
hell?
I can hear you just fine.
Right?
I also have music in my ears. Let me turn off the music. Maybe I'll be able to hear you better.
That might be the reason.
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
Huh?
What?
Okay. What?
Hi.
Anyway, what was that?
No,
Does he know
I'm-
who the
I'm-
ringleader is?
Well, based off my knowledge of piracy and these different factions and why they're working together, would I have a knowledge of who could possibly pull this off?
you would know that like most pirate, like there isn't like a pirate king
Right.
per se. But from what you've seen, especially around this area, there isn't a lot of pirate, like the pirates really aren't in this particular area because it's right by a capital. They tend to stick into the like more central to southern.
Right.
What
portions of the
about?
continent. So you don't know, like, and like basically the biggest pirate that you've seen, I think he has about right around 5 to 10 ships. But
Okay.
this particular group that you saw is more of an independent.
Gotcha. So they'd be flying independent colors, nothing connected with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
What about Damien? Kind of like that book he was like pouring through about all the indigenous aquatic creatures. Is there something that might trigger, like maybe something they're paying tithe to? So it's like, hey, they're united not so much because something's pulling the string, but it's more out of fear. It's like, if you guys don't go out and do this shit for me, I'm gonna, go full blown dragon turtle on your fucking boats. But there's other shit that like does that kind of nonsense as well.
Right.
You would
So,
know, like
Aquatic mafia.
especially
Kind of, yeah.
Since Aqua did tell you guys about more or less what's going on here, you would probably think that the Atoa would be the most influential group in this area.
Gotcha.
Is there? Okay, follow-up question. Is there a chance that Damien would know what Rudy knows about the Koatau? About their fun little ability that I feel is vastly underused in all of D&D.
That would be a nature check.
Okay.
And since you have the book, I'll give you advantage.
Oh, I thank you, kind sir. I can't wait to roll 2 3s.
Or tent.
Yeah, it's kind of how that usually works. I'll take a 17.
Nice.
You would know most of their abilities. You know that they are spellcasters. And that. What ability are you talking about?
I don't want to spoil it.
No
It's so-
metagaming.
No
it's
metagaming.
not.
You would
It's something
here,
they can do with their when they believe in something hard enough. This happens.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Like you would know that, like not only they're amphibious, they can also sense things around them, kind of like a sixth sense. They're really hard to grapple, and they don't like light.
Yeah, they get that mucus layer.
But you would not know that particular thing.
I feel like that thing is so underused, and it's one of the greatest things ever. Okay, good to know. Alright, Damien's just gonna mentally process all that silently.
I'm gonna look
I
at
see
the.
that. It's on the other page.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
I'm gonna
but
look at the
yes.
chaplain and ask if there was any sort of like if he knew any like recruiting or people just getting snatched up out the city to be commandeered on the ship, or if there was any rumors of that.
No. Like people have been disappearing, but we figured that was just the army moving, like forcibly moving them out of the city.
Gotcha. I'm gonna look at everybody else and be like, do you think we have enough information to go to the king finally, or should we keep investigating with another contact of Aqua's?
Oh, why don't we just find out what the big cheese says and go from there?
All right.
I think I'm with Damien on this one. I think we should just quit trying to figure out more stuff and just go straight to it. We thank you for bringing us to your
Yeah.
your
He'll
people.
look at all of you and be like, it was my pleasure to serve you, adventurers.
All right. I'm gonna
Thank you for your time.
offer up 2 silver pieces and like put it in one of the alms boxes or whatever it is that's there.
He'd be like,
There's an
"Thank you
open
very much."
clamshell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. in the cronk.
Well, as far as that, you'll notice that their alms thing is kind of looks like a luminescent glass box.
Okay.
Tell me there's
And when you
snorks
put
here.
it in, you do not hear it hit the ground. Like hit the other side.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna walk out the chapel and wait for the rest of the group.
All right. I suppose I'm ready to move.
So I guess we're done here. Let's go see the king. And Lenoris just leaves.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful
The
wizard.
wonderful
So you guys walk up to the. Ren is still raging.
He never stopped.
She never.
She never stopped. That's why Ren smash.
Her problem is like she started watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, and that just put everybody into a fucking rage.
Don't get me started on that one.
I have
God,
not watched it. I have not.
Don't.
intended
It's
to. I haven't
sad.
intended.
It
I
just
haven't intended to.
ruins
spoilers.
the entire. It just freaking. It's like, oh yeah, you know this story that we've been developing for the past 30 plus years? Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it's so sad. I mean, I could go into like a long digression, but I'm not going to. I'll save that for 2 weeks from now.
Yes. But anyway, you guys go up to the town, and you will see, just the same way there was in the main capital, that there's 2 obelisks, one on each side before you get to the town. One of them says Guild, and the other one has the what is it, Boulder Water
Yes.
Boulder water.
entrance.
Holder holder.
The over-the-shoulder variety.
Yes.
Water boulder holder.
Underwire variety.
Which right now I'm having issues remembering what the main town's name is.
Ebony.
Hazel
Deep,
Mound.
deep, deep. Oh,
Close enough.
Boulder Run. Yeah.
Ibba-da-dibba-da-doo.
Bippity boppity boop the fuck out of here.
But
Yes.
anyway,
thing.
what would you guys like to do?
See the king, perhaps.
To the king.
Did the king?
So you guys go through the entrance. You enter into a it looks very similar to the guild entrance, but instead of Mal or Ava being there, you are greeted by 3 soldiers with plate armor, and they all have crests on them with, here, let me see if I can find it.
It's a banana.
Middle fingers.
Cucumbers
Boy.
crossed.
Don't give me.
Frost cucumbers.
It's gonna make him so angry.
I know.
Yeah.
It's great.
They
Corn.
all have this symbol
It's a
on
Dargan.
their chest.
Nice.
You would recognize this as the Peace of Star sect of the military.
That's an interesting design for having a astral name. I mean, the Fire Lords would have been a bit more appropriate.
Do you actually say that out loud?
Damien does kind of like say it, yeah.
He's still emoting.
They're just gonna be like, they're gonna be like, just look at you and be like, we're fierce. We're when it comes to protecting, we're fierce as dragons.
Right, but
That's
why
why
not
it's
have...
made into a shield.
Yeah, but usually the crest has like a name to do with it. Why not like the scale? Whatever, I don't care.
Lenoris is just going to interrupt him and be like, Damien, do you ever shut up?
Damon's gonna turn and like look at him and just like his hat kind of like slides a little bit to the side, which is like a massive shift in his weight, so he actually has to adjust his footing. I do. When I feel like it.
Okay,
Anyway, they're gonna be
okay.
like, so what is your business here?
We're here to see the king. On special assignment.
From, I don't see a crest.
From the guild.
Damien's gonna pull out his like
We have
little
the pendant.
copper pendant, show it.
Really? Okay. So,
Oh, I mean, we can always just leave. You can fuddle about yourselves.
they're like, so a few things about the town. There is a non-contagious sickness going around,
Yeah, but I thought we
but magic
dodged
is
the plague.
not. Don't worry about it. People are just feeling very, very tired. We don't know why. Also, some rules of the town. Of course, no fighting. Don't worry. You won't need magic. Will not work while you're inside the town, except for designated areas where the clerics are trying to. The clerics and other magic people are trying to figure out what we're dealing with. But so far, it doesn't seem to be contagious.
Far.
So far.
They're just tired.
I'm just tired of all of this. I've dealt with this kind of stuff before, you guys. Where's Aqua at?
How did you deal with this stuff?
She's there. She doesn't
She's there.
really seem to be like, she's basically at this point in time staying in the background.
So
It's a
what is it
new
that you've dealt
sickness?
with?
You'll notice they're like yes, it started about a couple weeks ago. We thought at first it was just people being tired of all the attacks, but then it started to get worse. There haven't been any fatalities or anything like that, and so far, and it doesn't seem to be, people aren't contracting it for being by one another. It seems to be at random.
I'm gonna look
When I
at
talk
Damien.
about... Go ahead.
I'm gonna look at Damien and be like, does this have any semblance of the night smell?
I mean, no. Because the night spell doesn't make you tired, you just...
Gotcha.
It's more of an acute loss of consciousness. It means you fall asleep fast.
Right. I'm just wondering if there's like some sort of other, I don't know, worldly thing causing drowsiness aside from the
Possibly,
attack.
perhaps, but that's not why we're here.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's just power through and go. Anybody else against this?
Nope.
To the king.
To the king. See what he has to say.
Yeah. So as you guys are going through the town, you'll notice that all of these buildings seem to have been carved out of the same rock as the wall, to the point where you can't even tell that there's a seam. Like, these buildings have actually been grown. Most of the streets you could fit about 4 carts through. And once you like exit it out, you will notice that people just overall are they're just moving slower. And it seems to be basically everyone just seems to be moving a little bit slow. For the magic users, you will notice like that you do not have magic whatsoever once you've crossed into this threshold. So if that's something that you've always had, it may be a little bit odd for you.
I mean, if I was a sorcerer, that'd probably be really creepy, but I'm a wizard, you know? It's like, oh shit, my book don't work.
My cantrips, I'm just trying to press the digitation all over the place, not working.
Not working.
Aw.
But
Well, now you all know how I feel.
I don't know, Ren. Before I studied the arcane arts, Damien points to the twin scimitars across his back. He studied martial weaponry first.
Oh, fair enough. All right, so you understand.
I do.
But you'll also notice like a few, like Martin, you'll notice a few other things. Like there's
What's
a
that?
market here, but you'll notice like, you know how like whenever you go to a market, they like have all the apples like separated by color, like all the fruit separated by color.
Yeah,
It seems like they're not like they've made mistakes and put pears in with oranges and stuff like that.
I'm going to share that observation with the rest of the group. Do you guys notice what's going on with the produce here?
Maybe it's a town of simpletons.
Yeah, that very well could be. A lot of education doesn't come cheap around these parts, I assume.
Yeah, but it's consistent.
Maybe it's somebody new.
You will notice that most of these people that are here, like, whatever you would like, they are all extremely clean and they're wearing very fine silks and very fine clothing.
Gotcha.
Really?
If you would look at if you would remember the background, most of the people that are that are inside the towns are seen as royalty.
Right.
Hold on. 1 second, Red. I will be right back. And Damien's gonna, like, dart and scurry back towards the guards.
Okay.
We all see this, right?
I'm assuming so.
He's not hiding it.
I'm watching as he had pointed it out to me for sure.
Where the hell is he going now?
Hey, at least he told one of us this time instead of just leaving. We can still
him go.
keep an eye at him.
Let him go. He'll come back.
I'm gonna watch him.
Yeah, he's full on, like, Tom Cruise, like, fist pumped, right? Just,
If you slide
Anyway.
across, if
like,
you slide
it's
across,
almost backwards, dude, 'cause your legs are upright. You're going so fast.
Marnin, you would notice this, but as soon as Aqua sees Damien running like that, you'll notice that she gets a little bit of a smile.
All right.
and there he goes.
Goes.
So what are you going to ask the guards, Damien?
So Damien's gonna, like, run. He's gonna come to, like, a screeching halt. Like, he's gonna do, like, the 1 foot stop and kind of, like, leaning where he's almost, like, kind of going sideways before, like, Roadrunner just standing straight up. Question. Your clerics working on the issue. Has no one thought to maybe try... the spells are working on. Have they cast Identify near the victims? The people that were acting off?
I don't know. That's not our department. Our job is to guard the walls.
Well, hear me out. If they're being affected by something that's not contagious, seem to strike at random. If it is an effect, identify, cast upon a human being or a humanoid, or an actual item, can let you know what's affecting them.
Okay. Well,
With permission.
tell us. You can go to the keep, and that's where they've been working on it. It's one of the only areas where you can use magic.
Excellent. Oh, he's gonna get about 15 feet. He's gonna stop. And he's gonna turn around. Where's the keep?
Center tower.
Thank you. Bing! He's not even gonna like slow down. He's gonna right when he like catches up with the group again, full like fucking sprinting. He's gonna shout so again to the keep. Or
Where's the keep?
it's like it might have said to the keep or going to the keep. Like really, the only word was keep. Also, we're not sponsored by Keeps, but you know.
Oh, we could be.
I don't know what keeps
As
are.
long as well, could we really? I mean,
Yeah,
my
I think
forehead's
most
really
of us-
nice,
Yeah.
and no one knows what Rudy's got going on.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Maybe Guy could be. Maybe Guy could get Keeps.
Yeah.
He still.
I
has
think
some.
we feel like
use
Guy and
it.
I both need it the most.
I could use it.
But Al could be like, yeah, the keep is the center tower. It's where we're going. It's where the king's at.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
So
keep
really,
moving.
he's just running off like an excited toddler.
Look at him tattle.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Normally, he's got like a stick with a hoop, and he's like chasing it, but you know.
So
Careful
they're
with that
going to
stick.
try to keep up with Damien. I'm assuming Damien's running the whole way.
Oh yeah, full tilt.
I can
Full
just see
tilt.
me like
He's dead.
go after him and just be like, "What's up?"
4 steps and she's right there with him.
Yeah.
So is everybody running?
Well, yeah, we got to figure out what Damien's doing and what kind of shit show he's going to be starting.
It's more of a light jog, but I'm keeping him in sight.
yeah.
Stops, has a cigarette. Gotta catch my breath.
Very nice.
Fresh air's killing me.
Right.
I'll like run, try to catch up with him too.
Yeah, for being such a fucking like pedantic, petty Poindexter, Damon's actually in really fucking good shape. Like this is his running away from shit is his thing. He's like before he was a wizard, he was like fucking Rincewind. Not very good at casting magic, but very good at running away from things.
Yeah.
So you're Tom Cruise and Ren's like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the Usain Bolt of magic.
Yeah. I was picturing her more like the Voorhees, where it's like she's just like kind of like walking, but no matter how far fast Damien runs, she's only like 5 feet behind him. Just like casually walking.
Really. So anyway,
To the
you
keep.
guys make it up. You guys make it up there. Damien, you'll see guards in front of the keep. Are you going to try to bull past them?
No, he's not that stupid. He's gonna do like the whole skidding to a stop thing.
Old cartoon style.
Yes.
Yes.
And they have the same seal on their chest as well. And they'll be like, "Well, thank
It's
you
okay.
for
I'm a limo
stopping."
driver.
What's-
Okay, I'm a limo driver. Just kind of like. Sorry.
Great
God, I
callback.
haven't thought about that movie forever. That
Whammy.
part.
That's my favorite part. It's so stupid.
Samsonite. I was so close.
Anyway,
So Damien is gonna like skid to a stop in front of him, and he's gonna kind of like pull out his little guild icon, the insignia rank.
actually, for fun, everybody roll con, not save, just con.
Just straight con.
Yes.
Numbers.
Oh,
that is-
16.
That could have been better.
Good God,
Tell
man.
me.
Okay. Well, it looks like Aqua is the only one that has kept up with Damien.
Oh, that wiry little fuck. You know, he just runs.
I'm
And
He's
for
a
disappointed
some
in my
reason, our
barbarian legs.
barbarian is the one that's nearly in the back with Marnin.
I'm disappointed in my barbarian legs right now.
Yeah, there's
Like I said,
zero
for
effort of
fun.
me trying to keep up with him.
No, it's like you're running, you're going coo, coo, but Damien's.
And
Right.
I might not be
This was
right
a
up
full
there.
run. It was probably a full mile to get to the top.
Good God.
Yeah, and he's already on it. Yeah.
He's
Well,
excited.
You and Aqua both get there at the same time. It looks like she was like she was just basically following you. And she's like, Damien, I think we need to wait until the others get here. You're very, very fast.
No time. I have an idea. I mean.
Okay. We know you have it. We know you have an idea, but let's wait for everybody else.
I mean, yeah, but I need to know now. Gotta know now. Now's the time.
Gotta go fast.
I'm saying it, man.
The guards are there. They're like, you should wait for the rest of your group.
But I need to know like what we've been doing about the people who've been. I mean, this is kind of like it's a side question, but like an afterthought.
What do you want to know?
What have you been doing about the people who are afflicted? What magical effects have you placed upon them, or used to discover?
You'd have to talk to the wizard about that. He's leading up the investigation.
Archwizard, so he probably already thought of it, unless he had Archwizard problems, where he's going to go right to the complex and skip comes Razor.
Aqua's like, I do know the Archwizard. He's very, very thorough.
But is he cucumber in bum thorough?
What's a cucumber? It doesn't exist.
It's like a crunchy tubular vegetable.
Oh, you're talking about a pickle.
Yes, but pre-brine.
A what?
But pre-brine.
What?
Before you brine it, you get a cucumber.
They come brined. What are you talking
Well,
about?
you've never reversed brined?
No, why
you
would
pull the-
anybody do that? That sounds disgusting.
You pull the brine out of the pickle, and then you open up all sorts of recipe options.
That's a thing that's now happening. Because pickles are now canon.
I would love. I just want to point out to anybody who's watching this now or later, they're trying to break my game by saying cucumbers are there. All the ways to try to break a game. It's like, let's add cucumbers to the world.
I will make it happen! If I ever get my hands on a 9th level spell and cast Wish, I'm gonna wish for fucking cucumbers.
So wait, if we have a jar of pickles and we greater restoration them, does that unbrine them?
Remove poison? I don't know. We're gonna find shit, man. We're gonna the magic.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna press the
This
digitate
is
of
on the
pickles and see
list.
what happens.
This is on the list of the 7,500 gold.
This,
Some shit to
this
do.
is all. It's all on you
Discover
guys.
the fabled cucumber. It's like next you'll tell me gherkins aren't a thing.
Oh God, yeah. Shit.
But, she'll like by the time that they get up there, you guys all hear that the Archwizard's name is Tamarius.
I'm telling you, you just like remove the salted, spiced fluid from it, and it turns into a cucumber. I dreamt about it.
Who would ever do that?
Madmen,
Obviously.
but they exist, and is it like the discovery of something new, fascinating?
We up there by now? Because I wanted to
Yes.
hear that last part.
And just like his voice is like so elevated because he's screaming about cucumbers.
Hey, buddy. Oh, are you okay up here? Are we ready to go in?
I'm contemplating reverse brining, and I forgot why I ran here.
Oh,
keep.
can we? Let's-
You yelled something about the keep.
Yeah.
I did.
You wanted to try something that the Archwizard maybe not thought of or something
Well,
like that?
I didn't know it was an archwizard. I thought it was just a couple of clerics bumbling around.
What was the thing that you wanted to try?
I mean, you just identify the person and you see if they're being affected by any spell. But since we have an archwizard, it's kind of like the thing we do right off the rip. It's like, oh, identify.
Well, maybe we should get in there and find out how to help them.
Yeah, well, I don't
Good
care.
thinking.
He probably already did it.
Maybe
Now
not.
now I don't feel any well. Now I just want to reverse brine a pickle. Can we get like a barrel of pickles?
I mean, we do have room in the bag of holding if we do get a barrel of pickles.
I mean, there are other things we can pickle, like pickling, but to reverse the process, that's true science right there.
That might be something on our next mission.
That's
Sounds
fair.
like something that's going to be impossible.
Not for someone such as myself. And if you think I won't burn a 20 to do this,
He will do it.
You'll totally do it.
and on your sake, you're getting my shitty portent.
Then I'll use a nat 20 after.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll get you to burn them. If you can
Those
burn
of
them
you
all, to
watching
stop
over on
pickles from
YouTube,
existing.
come over here. You can give the players a D6 spoon with a follow over here on Twitch, Pipe Dream Gaming with an underscore at the end. And if you give a sub, somebody gets a nat 20. And if you donate, you give people advantage. Just so you know. Since
I'm
we're
donating
brought
so much.
Yes.
But yeah, so be like, okay, your group's here. You guys can go ahead and go in. All of you are huffing and puffing for some reason. Well, excuse me. Ren is huffing and puffing for some reason.
Puffy barbarian.
Everybody else, it's
not
'cause you
something
ran.
new.
We ran very poorly.
You did. I need to say, rule number 1 is cardio.
I've always been a fan of the
I'm
double
very disappointed in myself. When I get back, I'm just gonna really have to continue to
Well, the problem
work
is
on cardio.
you're just going to the gun show all the time. It's like it's over there. It's all upper body strength, but you got to work the heart, work the core. Get that stamina up.
I think that's my problem. I'm always just like, which way are the
Stamina?
beaches, lady? There.
Aqua,
There.
yeah, Aqua's gonna be like, yeah, stamina is very important.
That's right. It helps you run further and faster and away from all the things that want to eat you.
I mean,
I used to having to run away from things that want to eat me, though. So maybe that's what my problem is.
I
I
think
have
it
to
is.
run like something is chasing me.
Lenoris and I had some great cardio that we experienced back at the guild separately.
So yeah, we got this king we gotta go see and this mission we gotta go do. So are we done
Yeah,
dilly
let's-
dallying?
A little bit of shilly-shellying to do, but yes.
Just bummed out now because I'm just like, bummed
Brent's
out.
gonna. Damien's gonna go to pat Red on the back, but he can't quite reach. He's gonna pat her on the bicep.
Thanks, my friend.
It's fine. You want to wear my hat?
Could
I don't
I?
know. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, sure.
I reach down. I'll be careful with it. I know it's your prized possession.
It's 3 times the size of a normal head of Damien, but on Red, it's just like a normal cowboy hat.
Thank you. I feel better.
That's it. You're mighty spiffy too.
Thanks.
So yeah, you guys are led in. Would you want to go see the king first or the archwizard?
To the king.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That is to the king we go.
To the king.
So you will be escorted by 2 guards. Just basically going through the keep, which again, like I said, it's not made out of individual stones, has completely smooth appearance to it. Like it's all made out of the same piece. Like since you guys got here, you haven't even seen a You've seen creases, but you haven't seen lines with mortar at
Like a
any
seam line.
place. So it looks like this entire town was just made from one big piece of the same granite or sand-covered granite.
To stand up to the taste test.
You'll be brought to the king's office. He is a full-blood elf, probably right around 600 years old. Other than his, he does wear full plate armor, and other than his regalia, the only thing that really sticks out, he has an extremely large ring on his left pinky hand. And the reason why it looks like for how much weight it would normally have on it, it looks like it would be more suited for either like a thumb or the ring finger, but he actually has it on his pinky, and it has a silver jewel in the center of it.
Interesting.
And he looks up at all of you and says, and he will, he's like, so you the guild members that will be helping us with our problem. And he's going to give a quick glance at Aqua and kind of squint his eyes at her.
Depends on what your problem is.
We've been getting raided by random groups, and I do believe I know who's the troublemakers for this, or at least somebody who would know what's going on.
And who might that be?
And who do you think that is?
And what's their favorite color?
I do believe that it is the Atoa that either have the information or are actually part of the problems.
I'm gonna look at Aqua and see if there's any sort of like tell to see if she's reacting to the king's statement.
You would notice that she doesn't seem happy.
To this statement or just in general?
Basically, she looks like off of her face, because with your passive perception, just based off of her face, there may be an underlying reason why he's thinking this.
So I'm assuming we kind of walked up in a normal 2x2 form.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be me and Lenoris and then Ren and Damien.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to nonchalantly elbow Lenoris and go, there's definitely more to the story here.
There's always more to the story.
Yeah, but she looks really not okay.
Damien's gonna poke his head in between the two of them and be like, it's probably familial issues. And then Bet slowly you.
She's gonna be like, nobody asked you.
Dude, you're so lucky she rolled a nat 1 on that shit.
No, I saw that.
I was gonna turn around and be like, I'm always up too high to hear all of this.
What's the weather like up there?
Is she still wearing the hat?
That's up to you, Heather. Is Ren still wearing the hat?
Yeah, of course I am.
Fuck yeah.
And Amy hasn't asked me back.
No, he's just letting his fucking like really shaggy black hair and like glasses like
the
occupy
way-
his face now.
I did forget to tell you this. His name, he would introduce him as King Kiefer.
Sutherland?
King Kiefer.
Gotcha.
We do forget to ask names.
Yes, we do that all
Yeah.
the time.
I forget to tell you them too.
Reefer of the Reefer.
And he said he'll look at you guys, and he'll be like, about 10 years back, the Kantu got a new leader, Fulwin, who is my son, and he's been leading them down a different path.
Wait. The new leader that's causing you all the trouble is your son?
Yes.
Sounds like a family problem.
Damien's gonna lean his head forward again and go, told you. And
He's like, yes, I've had many of my children have decided that they don't like me for whatever reason, or how I do things, even though it is for the best.
Damien's gonna look forward and go, watch the eyes, watch the eyes.
Oh yeah, she is
I'm looking at
glaring
Aqua.
at him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's... I'm gonna nonchalantly elbow Lenoris and be like, look what you do!
And I basically, as soon as he says that, she's going to speak up.
Okay.
She's gonna
Well, this could
She's
go
going
one
to
of two
say-
ways.
well, when you go around conquering everybody and then raping people, yes, they're going to have an issue with you. And then she's going to walk out of the, she's going to walk out of the room.
Called it, totally. Called it. Just want to point to all of you. Called it.
And he's
Called
like,
it.
It's
Called
not
what?
rape. I don't get it. They
It's-
decided to be my wives.
And nobody's stopping her from walking out of the room, right?
That's up to you guys.
No. I mean, no guards or anything like that, or...
Nope.
Cool.
Like there will going to be a guard that would go with her, but he's not going to stop her.
Well, I mean, I feel smart. But then again, it wasn't a very difficult riddle. Oh yes, killing your son, correct?
He's he looks at he's like, I don't know if you have to kill him or not. All I know is that I'm pretty sure if he's not the cause of it, he knows who is.
All right, improvising.
So, it's probably not a good idea to mention that we're here on the king's orders to convince your son.
Yes, the king.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you. I can see that the guild master brought Winry here. Her and her brother do have a halfway decent relationship.
Winry?
Gotcha.
I smell the subplot.
He's like, yeah,
Winry.
Winry, she just walked out of here.
Oh,
Okay. We know her as Aqua.
Expected to have more of a rocky last name coming from a Boulder location. Perhaps with a bell involved.
He's gonna be like, so not only did she leave, she completely erased me. Okay. That's nice.
So where would we find your son, by the way?
He is set up, he's in their underwater village.
Okay.
It's a few
Underwater
miles out.
village.
If you do want to go there, I will have a ship waiting for you at the harbor.
Well, I guess anchor's away.
It's called the Autumn Leaves.
I like that. That's a nice name.
I'm gonna look
You
at
did
Davey
say-
and be like, "Go ahead, go ahead."
You did say underwater village, right?
Yes. Make sure to see the Arch Wizard, and he'll give you some potions or items that'll help you breathe underwater.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Like, how do we not drown?
I mean, have you seen Barbarian Goliath actually go into the water? It's like a
I was
breakdown.
just thinking you could hold on to the anchor as they drop it. It'd be like an elevator for you.
That's a good point, actually.
Like it's like BioShock, just a dome.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Dome
Is
within
a
a
man
dome.
not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
A dome within a dome. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, there's
A bathysphere, as it would be.
many different ways of, and I'm gonna say this under my breath, but everybody can hear me that are standing that close. To pirate.
There's always ways to pirate.
What is with my nat ones?
They just don't want to hear what we're talking about.
We're
Yeah,
loving
the
it.
king doesn't
No.
hear you.
You need some hearing aids.
Possibly, but maybe unnecessary. Yeah,
Grand Wizard.
Grand Wizard. I gotta take a grand tinkle.
All right.
I can't hold it, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We'll go ahead and take a break because we're halfway through anyway. So let's go
All
ahead
right.
and take a 15-minute break.
Behind the
When you
curtain.
guys, anyway, we'll go ahead and get back in the game, and when you guys get to the wizard's keep, where he's at, you see that Aqua / Winry is looking up into the rafters, yelling at this. Oh gosh, what is the? Rudy, help me out. What's the PC character that has wings?
Oh, there's a couple of them. There's Croca, there's...
Starts with an A.
That's a Croca.
Angels.
Oh,
Or Eric Croca.
Yeah, Aarakocra. You'll see an Aarakocra. Oh, excuse me, not an Aarakocra. What am I?
Asimar?
Yeah, an Asimar. Thank you.
I mean, they're temporary wings, but there are wings.
Yeah. You'll see, like, this Asimar who is, like, hanging upside down and just kind of being giggly. They're very, very old. And he's just looking down and be like, "You guys look like ants from up here." And Aqua just says, "T, get down here. We need your help." But look, there's a ceiling. T,
Interrupting something?
no, he's just being himself. I don't know how he ever gets work done, and she's just still looking up at him.
I mean, those wings don't last forever.
Oh, he's not even he's like upside down on the chandelier. His wings are out, but he's not using them. He's literally hanging upside down. He's like, "This is how I get all my great thinking done."
Upside down. Makes sense.
Yeah, all the blood goes to your head and just gives you so much more brain power.
So he's a Balchinian.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yes. You guys needed some help, right?
Yeah.
And he's going to go ahead and fly down. Be like, yes, you needed some, what was it? Water breathing, right?
Well, I would hope so. Drowning is not on my repertoire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Not
doesn't sound like that would be very, very good for the blood flow.
No.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Let's see. it only lasts for 24 hours, so that's not going to work. Here they are. And he finds a box of pearls.
Well, those are lovely.
He's like, yes. And he's like, he takes out 4 pearls, and he's like, and hands them all to you. And he says, you break these, and it'll give you water breathing for 24 hours. That way, no one has to go with you or anything like that, and you don't have a time limit until you actually get there. In fact, here, let me see here, just in case. Yeah. How about I'll give you each 2 pearls. That way you get 2 full days. The town
better.
out there is about a day and a half out. Don't know what's going to go through with all that, so I want to make sure you guys are all protected. Yes.
Well, that's nice of you.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it? I'm awesome.
You are pretty awesome.
So you break these pearls and it gives you water breathing for 24 hours.
Yes. They're very hard to come by because basically you have to find the great crab and steal their pearls from them, but you have to have water breathing to get down to it, so it's kind of hard to figure out. If you don't have water breathing to start off with.
Arnon, these could be pretty useful.
Yeah.
Perhaps with pearls. Not the typical crustacean I think of.
Not crab.
Clam?
Clam.
The great crustacean.
We all know I
See,
can't
the
talk.
blood has rushed to his head too much. That's understandable.
I'm going to take 2 of the pearls and put them on my person.
And of course, you, my dear, I don't think you need one, right? She's like, no, I'm good.
Alrighty then.
Alright, I'll take 2 as well.
Notice I was saying that Damien pockets 2 of them.
And I am going to take off the hat and give it back to Damien.
Yes. He's going to fix his hair and put it back on.
It did, it helped me feel better, thank you.
Yes, it did not look very good on you. It didn't seem to match your outfit. On you, it looks pretty good. Very fashionable.
I know, I'm always looking for more feathers to add to it.
I know where you can get some feathers.
No. They're not really real. They're there and then they're gone. And no, I don't have my feathers.
That's celestial blood. It's just... Does something to the brain. Fair. Regarding your adult peasants, or populace, I guess, considering how they have higher status, I'm assuming you have tried identifying them.
Yes, we're not exactly sure what it is, but it doesn't seem that they're affected by anything. Oh, it looks like I had to go. It doesn't look like they're affected by any type of disease or anything like that. All the magic that we've tried hasn't worked. But we haven't really figured out what the cause of it is.
So there's no magical effect hitting them?
Not that I can tell. Not magic or any type of disease that we know about.
I mean, it could be genetics. It could just be a bad lottery, considering how much the king likes to cast a seed around.
That's true.
Kind of regret helping them on that.
Oh, you helped him?
Well, his idea of wanting to more or less have heirs with different type of sea life, elf DNA and other DNA they just don't match. So he had me help him make sure that he could have offspring with
You ever
those
try
people.
and You ever tried making a copy of a copy?
Doesn't work
Yes,
too well.
many times. Doesn't turn out great.
Yeah. You ever stop and think maybe don't?
I really don't ever hear the word "don't do something," especially in the position I'm at.
Well, I say we just give this town another 60 years and let the problem sort itself out.
Yeah.
But no, most of the people that are being sick are not the king's protege.
Huh. All right.
I'll get back to you when I care a little more. I was all excited. And
What was that?
oh, he was just. I was all excited, and now I'm not.
But yes, I believe we need more information to find out exactly what is going on.
Oh, maybe the Atoa will have something interesting to say.
Yes.
Ooh, how long does it take to get out?
Foreman does have a lot of unique ideas.
So, how long
Very
does it
good
take to get
student.
there? Yes. Phenomenal. Unique ideas. No trouble there. How long does it take to get to their town?
About a day and a half.
Day and a half. Well, can we find a way to arrange transportation when we would be arriving there when, I don't know, it's daylight?
Their town is pretty far underneath ground. I know where you're going with this, but it's pretty far underneath the water, so that way the sunlight doesn't bother them.
Gotcha.
Well,
And
gone
also-
forever! Gone forever!
And she's back.
Back.
Back forever!
Not forever.
Guess who's back? Back
Back
again.
again.
80s back. Tell
Hello, friend.
It happens. And there,
Well,
her face is back. There we go.
well,
Oh, come. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess my second question, do you have some sort of like refracting or magnifying glass thing where, oh, I don't know, where we could find something simple like light and turn it into a spotlight or a beam or something just borderline nuisance should negotiations turn aggressive?
I don't see that happening unless he's actually the one behind it. But he didn't leave because he hated the town. I don't see that he would actually do this. I mean, I taught him almost everything that he knows.
People
We
can
disagree
surprise you.
on many things.
People can still surprise you. I don't want this to happen either. I just planning ahead.
Roll a D100.
I like D100s. I'm gonna get a 5.
Go. No.
It's
no.
been our luck.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Wow!
Is that the first? That's the first 100, isn't it?
That's the
Yeah.
first 100 in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be like, let's see. And he's going to grab a few canisters. And I don't think this item actually exists, so I'm gonna have to make it up later for you.
Plankton grenades!
He,
Yep.
this,
Swarm of bees!
what's really awesome about this is that it doesn't matter how deep you are, it just gives off a really flashing light for a while and it melts everything.
Ah, you made white phosphorus.
Underwater Willie P.
It's just a big blue grenade. It's like, this should hurt like hell.
And blind you.
The great part
And it's a
about
war
it is that
crime!
it doesn't explode or anything like that, But yeah, I wouldn't touch it once you activate it. Yes.
Gotcha.
Ah, this is great. Best 100. It's like Dungeon Master decides to give the wizard white phosphorus. Nothing can go wrong here.
Technically thermite, but yes.
I mean, thermite, whiskey pea, tomato, potato. We're gonna melt through a fucking engine block regardless.
Right. Shit
I will
got
hand
real.
you one of these devices.
Do you know how many Etch-a-Sketches I had to ruin to get this?
And this is why other DMs, you don't let your players roll unless you're willing to deal with the consequences.
I mean, it was a D100. What were the odds?
Or
Yeah.
that, like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a 5.
99?
Next time you call, you're gonna get a 5.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the first 0, I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. Because it was the 100 0 that came down first. And then I'm like, then the second 0 is like, fuck.
From where your cameras are set up, I only saw like the 2 zeros. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a 5. It went like up, so I didn't even know what it was till the 100 came up. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
You made the mistake by making him roll.
Yes.
Don't give me the power.
It's fine.
of
That's
dice.
why we're called the rule of cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to catapult this into someone.
Yeah.
But yes, I'll make something with that later. 'Cause
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
about 99% sure that is not an item.
We'll just find a spell and call it the item.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delayed blast fireball? Got it.
That could work.
But yes,
Nice.
you have basically a thermite grenade.
I like this.
This
is
is
cool.
gonna get interesting.
I'm gonna look directly at it when I turn it on.
He's getting welder flash.
Just like, yeah!
You're blind. Was
But-
it worth it? Fuck
Yes.
Yes.
I
Anyway.
saw the sun.
He will hand you one of these grenades. I'm just letting you know that now.
I will store it haphazardly and dangerously, like by the pin, like dangling from my belt, so it'll just like fall up.
The pin is zip tied to his belt.
Yep.
Yes.
Right over his crotch.
You got armor there, right?
That's right. The V card protects all.
Yes.
He's got his overcompensating codpiece.
Anyway.
Like a moose knuckle.
Do you want anything? Do you want anything else?
I think I won D&D with that, so... Oh, do we have cucumbers? Can we reverse brine? Have you ever thought of that?
No, I haven't. Sounds disgusting.
You should try it.
Come back later.
Okay. Reverse brine. Go. Not the 100 I was looking for.
That's the 100 you were looking for. Right.
So I
So-
guess...
And yes, you would. If you forget, the ship that you guys will be going on is called Autumn Leaves,
Autumn leaves.
and it is in the harbor.
All right. So we've still got enough supplies for everything. We just need to
Get to the ship.
get to the ship.
get to the ship, have a siesta, you know, kind of refuel, recharge,
Yeah.
prepare, and then go swimmies.
Zoomy zoom.
I hate to
Go
admit it, but
Cynthia.
Damien's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I usually am.
Yep.
Yep.
Great. Well, now that we got everything that we need, not that I want to get on this ship. Let's go.
Does anybody want to do anything else before you get to the ship?
Oh yeah.
I think we've pretty much got everything we need.
Get a nice little sailor hat.
Tricorn.
Howdy, sailor. Where do you make porn? A little white, like navy ones,
I just got like that.
like Donald Duck.
She's a fine
Anyway.
girl. Sorry.
You guys will go to the ship, and you'll see that it's already being prepared.
Nice.
Prepared to head out. The largest gentleman, a very heavy-set human, with, of course, an eye patch.
Does he have a hook can too? Because that would explain the eye patch. You're just not used to it. You got to rub your eye and just pop that bad boy right out.
Anyway,
a respectable sailor.
Right.
He's gonna be like, "Ahoy there! I'm Captain Silas. Are you the venturing crew going out to the Cantu village?"
Yeah, maybe come aboard, Captain.
We are.
And he's going to flip up the eye patch, be like, 4, got it. Flip it back down.
I'd request a new boat.
Is there any other captain?
Fucking all row.
There should be 5 of us. He can't see.
Oh, I forgot about Aqua. That's my bad.
This guy's not good.
Should've just named her Meg. If you're gonna forget about her that much.
The USS Meg.
Right.
Shut up, Meg.
Be like, but it'd be great to have you around here. We've been having trouble with the sea life.
Well, we're hopefully here to remedy that.
Sounds like we're gonna have some fun. Does anybody have some sailing experience so we could use another hand?
Right here, Captain.
I'm good at napping.
You're good at navigation or napping or
Napping.
nap or stealing shit.
Napping, like sleeping.
Okay, that's fine.
Napping.
All the sleep quarters are on. Your sleep quarters will be on the. Actually, it'll be underneath the bow of the main deck.
Doesn't sound so bad.
I'm gonna go set my stuff up and then come back to the captain.
Yeah.
Heading to bed.
But you'll see that this is a pretty small room. Like, basically, all 5 of you lay down in it, you'll cover up the entire area. Like, even though this ship is, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's like 30 feet across and 180 feet long, I believe.
Gotcha. So we're not doing hammocks, we're sleeping on the floor?
There's hammocks there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
good.
take the hammock.
No, it's 80 feet long.
Gotcha.
Damon's gonna try to get into a hammock, and it's gonna do the cartoon thing where it's gonna spin around, and he's gonna fall on the floor.
I'm gonna go over and like hold it for him. Here you go, buddy.
Aqua's gonna help you up.
Just like he's trying. It's weird. It's like watching like a dog like try to stand up in the back of a van. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, and I
You guys
just
are-
was like, she's got this, and I walk away.
He rolls himself up like a joint, just like.
You're gonna want to help.
Are you
him
nice
out
and
in the morning.
comfy in there, Damien? I'm glad you're feeling better. Just gonna open it up and just be like, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Oh, thank you. I was slowly suffocating to death in there.
Yeah, I don't think that water breathing is gonna help you that much if you're suffocating.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
wanna
just
help him.
exceptionally claustrophobic. I'm going on the deck.
Does he do the cartoon spinny thing again, trying to get out of it?
Always. And when he goes to walk away, he gets like 2 feet and one leg's like still caught, and so it's like immediately faced.
Flop.
like caught up in the string holding, so he's like not even sure. Like somehow his boots are buckled into it. It's like I don't know how this happened.
But yeah, we'll say you
Easy.
guys more or less are all on the top deck.
Okay.
It is certain. I
So
need
I'll
an
throw you
8-ball
guys
lap.
over here on the map.
Hey, I like boats.
Yay!
Boats and hoes.
The Nina, the Pinta,
Martin,
the Santa
like-
Maria.
The captain's gonna have you come with him to more or less be at the helm, and he's gonna
Okay.
be like explaining the nuances of this particular ship.
Nice.
She always
Pay
tugs to the
attention.
right.
Those legal? Are those legal squares?
No,
No,
I'll
they're
see
not.
you guys over there.
I'm going to pay attention to every last detail that the captain is talking about.
You're gonna look longingly into his eyes, like,
Teach me, Sea Daddy.
But
So, how long do you estimate we're going to be at sea before we have to get into the water?
what was that?
How long do you think we're going to be at on the sea before we have to get into the water?
Oh, it should take us about a day and a half. It's quite a
And
while.
then
It's
we-
quite a while out there.
Gotcha. Then we dive down.
Yes, we've brought some stuff for you guys to help you get down there quicker. Because I don't think many of you can swim that well.
Can't we just ride the anchor down?
That's basically what they are.
Anchors away, my voice. Gotcha.
I blame.
But yeah, I've made this trip several times. The Kautu are basically the strongest group in this area. So the king and their leader have had diplomatic relations, or at least they continue to talk very
So what
frequently lately.
What should we keep our eye out for in our descent, or at least on the this part of the water?
On the descent, basically mostly you're just gonna find big fish, maybe sharks.
Always a bigger fish.
I know I heard some Sawagan may be in the area. They're kind of fun.
Okay.
You just gotta watch your cuts with them. They're basically, if you think about it, they're sharks that are people.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Like, they've been giving us some trouble every once in a while.
Gotcha.
They're more ragtags. Like, every once in a while they get frisky. But for the most part, they leave us alone.
Okay. Has anybody else been in the area that's not normally here?
We have been noticing, like, less ships coming in, but I figured that's just because we're getting attacked. No one wants to come here. So, when it comes down to it, most of the harbor has been staying in. And me and maybe one or two other ships will make routine jumps out to the Kauto village every once in a while.
Gotcha. So, not any other colors that you wouldn't notice even remotely close to being in this area that would never be in this area.
Let me check. Nope.
All right. Shall we
My
make way?
rolls today.
they're fantastic, I have to say. We do like them.
Not helpful in the information department.
No,
That's
not at all.
true. Okay, that's true. Save those for when we fight.
I'm either
Alright.
rolling extremely high or extremely low. That's not good.
No.
No.
We know the feeling.
So, as far as the rest of the navigation, are we good to hunker down for the night?
If you want to, we do have, like right now, it'd probably be in the early afternoon.
Okay.
It's like we will have the cook make you some food. Basically, because you guys are working with the king, you can actually come and eat in the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Especially since you have the lovely princess with you. She's going to give him a very stern look.
Called it. Totally called it.
I've called it.
So, Aqua's on deck with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, this whole conversation is being heard to where everybody can hear everything the captain is saying.
Yeah. Like, he's not being quiet about anything.
Right. Okay. So, our friend Aqua is the princess of the king. I'm just gonna call her Aqua. Hope that's okay, and I'm gonna look in her direction.
Are you trying to call her name?
No, I'm just saying that's what I'm referring to her as because, well, that's what we come to know her. I'm not gonna the princess or all these other names that the king is called or whatever. Because
that's
well,
fine.
that's Aqua.
But yeah, she definitely does give him a glance when he says that.
Gotcha. All right. So food and rest.
I think it's gonna just plop right about here. I tried to move my character and I broke everything.
Oh no! Here, I got you. You should be
Pick
good
you
now.
back up.
Okay, thank you. He was just gonna lean against the mast, prop open his book, start reading, take a short rest, yada yada yada. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. No, he's not gonna read his book because it's windy and it's sailing. He's gonna pull out his little fucking trinket he's had since forever, that little brass orb with like the runes in it, and just fuck with it some more.
Yeah. Are you gonna go back to your room?
No, he's just gonna plop down right there and kind of sit, enjoy the weather, and relax, chill. He's on a boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check with the captain to make sure there's nothing that we need to do, and then go grab something to eat and rest. Just chill.
Okay. Does anybody want to talk to anybody or do anything like that?
I think I'm just gonna go get something to eat as well and relax.
Okay.
I think Lenoris is going to be like, I've had enough of this day. I have enough rations. I'm going to the room. And I'm going to go to the room we have and eat rations.
Finest nutrient block available.
Absolutely.
It tastes like
In such flavors as hardtack, bland, and lemongrass.
Those are my favorites!
Why is it the hardtack tastes the best?
Ooh, this
of
one
all
tastes
those
like
flavors?
dirt.
That's because it has extra iron.
Right.
It's all natural.
Worst cardboard flavor ever.
I love hardtack too. It's like, well, we have flour and water. Let's bake that shit. That should sustain you.
Yeah.
As you guys head into the evening, there's going to be there's going to be enough wind for the captain to move the boat forward, but it is going to be pretty heavy rain.
Okay.
Starting up in the evening.
Gotcha.
And of course, he's gonna call out, be like, if you guys want, the food's ready down in the captain's cabin. If you guys want to come over here and eat with me, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I suppose Damon will join. He'll stand up, he'll tilt his head, all the water will pour off his hat.
Yeah, totally go to the captain's quarters to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
I'm already down in my room.
Enjoying your hardtack lemon grass flavored.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for some reason, whatever. I'll figure it out later.
He can't switch floors.
I know. That's basically the issue.
Did you try kicking it?
Oh my god, I broke it?
He totally broke it.
It's not you, it's me.
Yet.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
That's like their go-to.
Right.
That and wanting to find themselves. Like, yeah, all right.
Where?
Isn't that what you have a mirror for? You just look. Oh, there I am.
There it is.
How did I get so fat? Oh yeah, Oreos.
So who's gonna be?
It's not you, it's me.
Who's basically gonna be at dinner?
What the hell?
Is this gonna be like fucking Master and Commander, where we gotta pick the lesser of two evils?
Right.
He who would punt would pick a pocket.
Like, who's
Fucking
not
love that
going to
movie.
dinner, I should say.
Me. Lenore's.
Okay.
I bought extra
1, 2,
rations.
3.
Oh, a piece of candy.
There. Now you guys are all on the right floor. That was
Yay.
difficult.
Yeah, he's got like the omelet meal and just a bunch of charms. That's it.
I had menu
Yeah, the-
23, and it came with Skittles.
I want my jalapeno cheese. You're gonna need it like for a half hour before it has a shape. Get all the oil into it.
The captain's going to be sitting behind this table. It's not as long as this. It's longer than this one. Like, all of you, 4 of you can sit around it,
I basically have to sit on Martin's lap.
basically. Yeah, this thing, it had some of the stuff on it that I wanted, but not everything.
Gotcha.
Hey, we're making do with what we got.
Exactly.
Right.
Make
But
it do.
he's going to sit himself at the head of the table, of course. And he's like basically going to like look over at Aqua and just be like, "So when was the last time you saw your brother?" Like, "Well, when I left the town 20 years ago." "Yeah, why did you leave anyway?" And she's just gonna be like, "I found a higher calling. I did not like what my dad was doing. My mother was forced to be his wife." He's like, I can understand that. So what are the rest of you guys? What's your, I love hearing stories. So tell me about yourselves.
Well, you know. Sold here, sold there. Sold again.
Sold. So are you a slave?
Oh, no. No, I'm a free man.
Okay. Interesting. So how'd you become free then?
Actually, the clerics took care of that.
Because I noticed you were pretty good around a ship.
Yeah. I got a little bit of history being on a boat.
Sell for anybody I might know.
Would he?
I don't know. Because I look at your backstory, he doesn't have a name.
Right. That's. Forgot to fill that part in. Shit.
Drawing a blank there.
TBD.
Right.
It's up to you if you would like to tell him a name.
Yeah, I'm not that creative right now.
Safari.
Bill.
Right.
We're like ready to help you name this person.
Right. All right. Show me potato salad.
His name was Bilfred.
Alfred Farquaad.
Bilford Farquaad. Captain Bilford
Buscemi.
Farquaad.
How about
Baxter.
Rick Magnus?
Rick Magnus. Captain Rick Magnus.
Rip.
Yeah, Magnus.
Magnus.
Ding Rick.
Captain Dick.
Richard.
Don't run away from your feelings.
You know, there was a dentist on Cape Cod whose name was Richard Bagg. And I wonder how much his parents fucking hated him.
Must have
What a
been.
dick
So
bag.
much.
But
I'm
how
looking
about
that up.
How about Rick Magnus?
Rick
There
Magnus.
we go.
Captain Magnus.
Let's see if he knows Rick.
It was on 28 in
Oh yes, he does.
Is it
Oh,
Mash
like-
Me?
righty.
Okay. I'm impressed right now. How'd you get away?
Well, the crew sold me.
That sounds like something he'd do.
No, he didn't do it. I was actually in his good graces.
Really?
Yeah, he was sick. I helped him get rid of the sickness. My suspicions were the crew was trying to poison him, but I honestly didn't get the chance to figure that part out. Because I was sold.
He has a tendency to slash first and ask questions later.
I never had that issue with him.
Well, you were on his ship, not on the opposing ship.
Yeah, there's that.
I mean, I know he has loyalty to his crew, but not much loyalty to anybody outside of that.
Yeah, generally you don't cross blades with a pirate.
No. But, so anyway, what about you, my, large barbarian friend? What's your story?
Well, I come from the mountains with my where my family, of course, lives, and I one of the toughest ones in town. But I got tired of getting angry all the time and not putting it to good use. So I'm off to try to find out how to control that. But being in the guild, you can see that that's worth using. So I'm going to
Yes.
put that on pause until I can figure out where to learn that.
The guild does have a tendency to find those with special, unique properties to them.
We have a rat.
Noticed.
So living in the mountains, got angry, tried to control it. Guild picked you up. Gotcha.
But I'm just not like the rest of my family. As you know, I like to read and adventure and do all the things, and I'd come back to share my books with them, and they just didn't care. Just wanted me to tell them stories, not read them with me.
A good
It's not
story
like
is
the
always
rest.
great.
Yeah, I'm not like the rest of my family or my village.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's
Nothing
my
wrong
story.
with trying to improve yourself.
No.
And how about you, my feathered cap friend?
Eamon's like not even really paying attention because he's like absent-mindedly like eating food off the plate and like reading a book. So it's like you just like everything else might as well just be like ooh, like white noise to him.
Not fair. But he's gonna be like, what's your story? I love stories. I see you like reading books. What's your story?
It's actually I'm gonna roll perception to see if like he's actually like with it. I missed.
That's
Well,
I-
technically, your passive perception
That's
is
true.
better than that.
It is.
Like, he seems like he would like on your passive perception. He would seem like he's actually interested.
That's true. Like my passive, it's like fucking double that roll. That was a bad roll. James gonna like jostle up, pick up. What were you talking about? Biscuits.
Oh no, I was asking all the people about their stories. When you're stuck on a ship, you got plenty of time and not enough stories to go around. So whenever you get somebody new, you always gotta learn, gotta listen to stories.
Oh, could probably eat a couple oranges. Yeah, well, nothing much to say. I'm a pursuer of knowledge, a dungeon delver, ruin diver. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like to find secrets and learn them.
So while I was diving into the sea, you were diving into the ground.
Yeah, you'd be amazed how many like ruins, abandoned seemingly, and barring a few traps or things that decided to move in and to take up residence, you find some nifty little trinkets here and there, or some forgotten factoid or knowledge.
Yes. What was your prize find?
He reaches into his coat and he pulls out that brass sword, which is about yay big, and it's got all sorts of like runes on it from a language that he doesn't know, can't figure it out. It's like it's probably fairly mundane, but this was my first find and therefore my most treasured, and I'm trying to figure out what it does. I don't know if it's like a key or a bauble or maybe it's supposed to like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
I've never seen it either. But yeah, good story.
Thank you. He tucks it back into his coat safely, where it presses uncomfortably against his ribs. You can't store a round object in a coat.
No, you can't. It's just impossible.
But does anybody else want to say anything?
Damien goes right back to his book.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
But
It's your story.
what's up?
So what's your story?
And he's like, my story? And my story, not really that fantastic, not like you. I started off living on the outside of Boulder Water. Just loved the sea, going out, seeing the ships. I always wanted to see what was on the ground beneath the water. So I started diving down as far as I could. Got a real good knack for it. And as so first time I was old enough to start working on my own, my first thought was working on a ship. And they would, because I was so good at holding my breath, I would be jumping out looking for like fishing actually in the water, looking for pearls and trinkets and whatnot.
Gotcha.
And eventually, after doing that for a while, this ship became mine.
So what do you know about a big clam that produces pearls?
He's like, yes, that's actually how I got this. Like, got my commission through the king. They heard about my diving exploits, and I had to take this real crazy guy, real old, just was muttering nonsense all the time. And he had us go out there diving, looking for these great big clams. Don't know why.
Leave it to a guy to go diving for great big clams.
So
But yeah,
do you
that's
have
how
a-
originally I got my commission for the king.
Since you're a diver, do you have any pointers or tips for us as we're gonna do this?
If you can help it, don't fight in the water. It doesn't go well for you
Oh, I can only
unless you
imagine.
have actual weapons that are good in it, which by the looks of all of you doesn't really look like like you have those.
Yeah,
Well.
water's not usually my fighting territory.
Although, there is one benefit to being underwater. There is at least one of my spells should have a lot of fun in there because concussive waves do tend to travel differently while underwater.
Yes, it's actually better. Like in the water, spellcasters have a better chance fighting in the water than melees.
Really?
It's easier for them to, like, they don't have to move around as much. Also, they generally are at range, so they don't have to try to swim. They just do what they do.
That
Let the
works.
magic happen.
Exactly.
Dives down there. This is where the magic happens.
Other than that, it's just practice getting used to it, which you guys really won't have that luxury before we get there.
No. All right. Well, thanks for sharing your story and those tips.
Yeah.
So I must learn how to keep myself centered to not rage under the water, not fight.
Yeah, they basically start a fight with you. Try to get back to the ship as soon as you can and make them fight us on the ship. We're pretty adept of killing things in the water.
Okay.
You're gonna want to fight on the ship. It's a bit fairer of a ground.
Keep that in mind. Okay, then Ren's just gonna go back to eating.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably about like after the captain's definitely going to be having some wine, and eventually he'll probably start up a couple sea shanties with you guys.
Nice.
It doesn't take.
There once was a ship that set to sea. The ship was the name of a belly of tea.
Yes.
Which, if I had my sea shanties up, I would be able to attempt to word one out, but we're not
Bring
going
us
there.
sugar and tea and rum.
Rum.
One day.
I'm tone deaf. I don't know why anybody let me sing that.
You're doing pretty well.
Actually, I'm pretty impressed.
That's pretty good.
No, but I did like bring it up like briefly, but mostly because like the way shockwaves and concussive blasts have like a peak overpressure like underwater, which is why they're like pretty bad. Thunder wave being a forceful impact, would that do extra damage underwater?
I would have to think about it.
I'm busting science out on you.
I know, because I know, number one, it would go farther.
It would have a much shorter
And-
duration, but it would be stronger.
Yeah. It would be stronger and it would go farther. So yes, I would have to come up with some rules on that if it happens.
Just upcast it.
Basically be a fireball.
Boom.
Oh.
Damien pulls back 2 broken hands. Worth it.
Hold on, wait a tick.
Wait a tick, I just shattered every bone in my body, but I killed everything for a 90-foot radius.
Nice. Where the? Where'd that
I don't
go?
know why I'm British now, Governor. Blimey, I'm off to have a kip.
Blimey.
You said the
Okay.
size of
There
that
they
sea
are.
chicken.
So yes, you guys would all, like after dinner, you guys would all go to bed.
Gotcha.
How
I'm
long
already
is
in
Damien? Damien's gonna fight with a hammock for
Eh.
3 minutes. Also really badly.
I think I got this, guys.
I getting the hang of it. He's just like hanging from it upside down. Arms and legs wrapped around it. It's like I can do it. I'm a big boy.
do not help me.
Must
It
be
will
this
d-
all to ride this ride.
It will diminish me greatly if you help me. I have a fragile ego to begin with.
Oh, that's great.
Did you know bats were underground?
What? That's amazing. I did
That's
not
who
know
live
that.
underground.
Anyway. But I'll go ahead and long rest you all.
Oh, awesome.
Yay.
Unless somebody is going to keep watch.
I'm not planning on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Long rest it is.
Take it.
Nice.
They're not great, but they're not shitty. What?
Not you. You
Oh.
like you guys. Keep
Oh.
texting on my phone.
Sorry, we're bad.
I know.
It's working.
Be texting.
But
It's the hammock gift. That's hilarious.
okay, a 7 and a 16, that ain't bad.
No, it's
Love
doable.
that gift.
Mm. So let's see, what time is it?
And if this is a decent stopping point, and to
I really
prepare us for
think that
something
it is,
early,
because it's
Yeah.
like 8:13, and also I know Dave is going to be with us next week.
I got the stick. I'll just maybe Damien uses that to stabilize the hammock so he could stay in it. And, he just tell he makes up cuddling Sherlock to Holmes.
No, it just means that I won't have to hold my punches with what's coming next.
That's fine. You
Nice.
don't pull those punches. I have super underwater thunder wave.
But yes, as far as what's going to happen is that you guys are going to have your long rest, and in the middle of the night, which Marnin would have figured out, the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, "We're being boarded. We're being boarded. Everybody to the main deck. Everybody to the main deck."
Shit.
At least it's not the Kraken.
They're going to be
Yeah.
literally one of them is going to be like, it's a group of, and then silence.
Ponies? It's a group of ponies.
And that's where we will end this.
Nice.
Right on.
Nice. Bam, bam,
Right.
bam. Cliffhanger.
It'll be like the old serials too, where they see us go over the cliff in the rail car, going, "Oh my god, Oh, it stops, and the next one shows up. We all dive out right before it goes over the cliff. It's like, oh, fuck you, cliffhangers. You can't do that.
Will the adventurers make it? Tune in next week.
Right. Right.
What were the things aboarding the boat?
Time, same bat channel.
Yes. Yes.
What are the mysterious aquatic assailants boarding the ship? Will Damien ever figure out a hammock? Will Leonoris get out of his pissy but well-deserved attitude? Find out in the next exciting episode of... I forgot the name of the show!
Caretakers of Atoa.
That would be it!
Yes.
But let's go ahead, give our shout outs, go around the circle. Go ahead, Heather. We haven't started with Heather yet.
Oh, this time I guess I could shout out my own show, even though I'm not on it yet. Again,
You do self-plug that shit.
Yeah, it's self-plug.
Survivor Girl podcast, guys. Soon to be Survivor Girl Gaming, actually.
Oh, shoot.
I can't promise I'm gonna survive any games, but I'm gonna try.
Okay, we're only going to throw you the really difficult ones.
Yeah, all the links of these people are going to be in the links in the description below, of course. Mr. Guy.
All right, so check out MTG Attitude over on YouTube. Big Box Dave. Box breaks, battles, tons of ridiculous skits. We have no idea what we're doing. Also check out MTG Magic or Magic Gaming Jerks to see me and Editor J just playing Arena and talking crap to each other.
Excellent. Tony.
We've got well, Don't Make This Weird, obviously, with a smattering of Guitar Fridays, chill stream, and the newest addition to everything that we've doing, courtesy of Heather picking the amazing name of Suck My Deck. We actually throw
My father's proud.
Yes, we throw real cardboard and play with friends in the studio, which is so much fun. And that I also have the other channel that I stream on playing Magic the Gathering at Arena called Music and MTG. And for our fearless leader, Pipe Dream Gaming, you guys go check that out.
Ooh, really done. That's a filter. Can you put it back, please? Thank you.
Oh, what?
Rudy.
No. What? Shoutouts? I have none, except check out all the previously named shows and our link on YouTube and yada, yada, yada. Thank you for showing up and putting up with our nonsense. That's it. My shout out is to the people who actually sat through all this.
We gotta get Rudy on YouTube.
Yes.
Real
Eventually.
MVPs. They're the ones that sit and watch.
I am on YouTube, just under a different channel. Which I will not plug, because fuck those guys.
Okay. So anyway, thank you all out there for watching over here on Rule of Cool. We do all these live on Twitch underneath Pipe Dream Gaming _. Link is going to be in the description below. And I myself have my own Magic channel, Pipe Dream Arena, over here on YouTube. But make sure before you go over there and do all that type of stuff, go to these people first, and then come to mine.
And then go back to them.
Because they're, I don't care what they say, they make this thing work.
Thank you, Brian.
Tony's soft mic.
Call out.
Which is crazy, because I get them loud and clear in here.
Yeah, same here.
I,
I think it's you.
You try
My
turning
mic
up
is not
your
full.
headphones.
I hear all of you fantastic, and Tony, most of the time it's good, except every once in a while, like you lose like 10 to 20 decibels.
He's a soft talker.
Hey, soft tacos are amazing.
just then,
He's
like
just
a
whispering.
little bit.
Yeah.
It's like ASMR. He's just
But-
whispering.
Anyway, and of course, but yeah, go ahead. If you're over here on the Rule of Cool, sub, like, leave a comment, all that type of fancy stuff. Check out all the links in the description. And we'll see you next week with me up with Tony and Heather in their studio from Don't Make This Weird. and we'll see how that's going to run. Since
Big
I don't know
digression
about Dave. Most likely, Big Box Dave will be with us next week, and of course, we go all through all the RP stuff, and then he decides to show up on the days that we do all the combat stuff.
You think Dave will make like a College of Whispers bar named ASMR? That's an ASMR.
I think that's a bit too on the nose.
But anyway, we'll see.
And I cast.
We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.